Please, sir, do you know the way to Thor's? Stop talking to me. Yep. I don't care. I'll figure it out. I know how to play games. There are only so many buttons. You press all of them, you'll figure something out. For example, this is the map. If you press that button again, it goes away. Aha. I can't attack anybody. Cannot draw my weapon. And that's me. Nice to see ya. Name's Ring. I'm the leader. The leader of myself. How are you doing, old man? Old people never say that. In reality, he was like, this used to be such a nice town until you youngsters showed up and ruined everything. With your loud partying and cell phones and bicycles. What do you think? I like your shoes. The other thing about these games, you should talk to everybody twice. Because they have many things to say. I'm probably not gonna bother talking to everybody, because every single time the main story progresses, everybody's dialogue changes. So you can come back and talk to them again. So the first time I played it, I made sure to absolutely talk to everybody, get every single line of dialogue, and I don't regret it. But for the second time, it's a little bit too much. So I might just do what I've always done in these sort of games. At least on the ones that I record, which is just to talk to some random folks when I feel like it. Thanks. So let's take a look around the town, shall we? The green ones are stores. The blue ones are places of interest, and of course, the red mark over here is where we need to go to start the next chapter. But we're rebels. We're not gonna go there. A vacant dormitory. I wonder what that means. Never seen those things in games. Fine. Freaking. He's not gonna let me go anywhere right now. That's okay. Let's talk to the nice flower lady. Spring's once everybody's happy, and then when fall comes, people remember everything's about to end. It's a progression of seasons. And of course, it depends on where you live, you know? Places with 4 seasons, you can make that argument. But what if you live like in Singapore, where it's always summer? Does that mean people are always happy there? Who knows? You don't like Sunday school, huh? What are you guys up to? Yeah, right, that's what the adults tell you. You can trust them. Question. Studying is boring. It's for chumps.
So this is the town chapel.
It's where I'm gonna be spending my next 4 years.
Seems like it's about the same size as the one back home.
Where's home? Looks like a violin player. No, actually, that's too big to be a violin. Maybe a rifle.
Oh, I guess someone's already here.
He's got a tattoo on his arms. He must be a thug. Hey, kid.
Sorry. Am I in your way?
What are you looking at?
Oh, no. Not at all.
No, just don't mind me. Please
Good,
go ahead.
Good. If you'll excuse me then.
Don't let me see your face ever again. You don't want to find out what's in this case.
That's one tall guy. And judging by his complexion, I don't think he's from Erebonia. But he's wearing a red uniform too. Just like me and that girl.
I'm so scared of this class that I'm about to be in.
Ah, well. While I'm here, I might as well get in a prayer for the start of the school year before I take off.
The customary start of the year prayer. Let's pray. I can't pray. There's no pray button. I'm hitting all the button right now. Nothing happens. Alright. Fruitful youth, huh? I'll take strawberry youth. Thank you very much. There are some people who would take the pineapple youth, but I say that's too much effort. Those are probably people who spend all their time studying. What do you think? Hey, do I look like I'm worrying about things? I just told a tattoo thug to buzz off. Yep, that's what I did. Yeah, it's what I did. Okay. All right, let's go to school. We've spent enough time.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady.
What you looking at?
Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir.
Young sir, are you staring at Milady's rifle?
It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths.
It would be a shame if Iwan is to come to an end today. What a forgetful accident.
Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Thanks, man. You're the best. Why are you even talking to me?
Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part.
You might be a student.
That means the
shouldn't
girl with
judge.
him must have been a noble.
She looks like a noble.
She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
Also notice she had red shirts on. Who's the luckiest man in this entire campus? Me, this guy. Yeah, that's how I feel. Can't swing my swords because it's against the rules, but I would if I could. I made. Nice hair braids. They look fake. Okay, fine. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to roleplay Ring as the sarcastic, jaded. Hey. I get. Yep. Okay. Spiky-haired man. My hairs are spiky too. They're just going the wrong way. Okay. Let's go to school. Enough time wasted.
So this is it.
The end of my life. End of my freedom.
Thor's Military Academy.
Where there are infinite flower petals rolling down, falling down from the sky.
Legendary Emperor Drycles himself.
Get out of the way! No. Okay, that's a car. I know a car when I see one. You find it odd that in like fictional universe, cars looks like cars we have today? You figure that, you know,
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the academy.
people will have like different kind of car designs that are completely.
Much obliged.
The think it's the mecha effect. Why do people make mecha robots look like humans? There's absolutely no benefit.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
You're not helping.
But, sir,
Yes, you're very stupid, sir.
This isn't open for debate.
Let's make a scene.
Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
as you wish. I shall be departing then, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Wow, an Orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too.
You seem very knowledgeable
Looks
about
like
cars.
even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
Yeah. Not only the upper crust, the toppings are here too. Let's go in. Chase after that exclamation mark.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy.
Thank you. You're very kind. You're very tiny.
Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them.
Ah, we finally rounded up all of you.
Nephew, Rain Schwarzer, right?
Hey, how do you know my name? Are you Google?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
Yes, you're supposed to introduce yourself first.
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
We've been watching you since your birth.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Yeah, can't carry weapons around here.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks.
Thanks, baggy bag boy.
We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
I hate that they call him chubby boy. He's clearly a baggy boy.
The entrance ceremony
Rude.
is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it.
Okay, straight back.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
Straight back. Those look,
I guess those two must be second years?
they're very suspicious.
That girl definitely looked younger than me, though.
She's probably 40.
What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I?
Go straight back. Oh no.
Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Yes, you and me.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history.
You're gonna be watching this series for the next 2 years. I'll make sure of it. I wish I looked that good when I'm 70.
Thor's Military Academy was founded almost 220 years
He's actually
ago.
220.
Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Dracos.
I'm looking at the red shirts right now. And also the white shirts.
The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire.
And the white shirts are all up front, but the red shirts...
30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war.
And the war of art. Oh. We've
But
seen
with
these
the
people.
mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the army.
Shamefully. Shamefully.
Our mission, however, remains the same. To prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Dracos' famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world.
I hope he doesn't mean that literally.
Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young.
So regrettable.
Yet still the question remains, what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation?
Very high compressive stress.
I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
And he needs a lot of supporting.
The foundation of the world, huh?
I never thought about it that way.
No pressure, right?
I always thought I would be a tensile cable.
No kidding. Though, this is Dracos the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do.
He sounds like he doesn't care about that. Elliot Craig, huh?
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
I remember distinctly somebody mentioning
Schwarzer.
General Craig.
Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
In the prelude. And also notice the mass-produced students in the background.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Mm-hmm. The unblinking masses of the Grings. The Grings are not real people.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Yeah, so, you know, we met a couple of nobles that are in red shirts.
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony.
Okay, so think about this. Dracos founded the Academy 220 years ago, but this is the 215th entrance ceremony. So at some point, we lost 5 years. What happened?
Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook.
What happened in the last 5 years?
There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
Everybody, it's only downhill from here.
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like
I
that.
don't like this.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either.
Are we the theater troupe?
I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
Do we have to put on performances for people?
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please.
Yes. You have all of my attention.
By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students.
I like to be different. Am I a special snowflake?
But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
Look that up. Orienteering. In your dictionary.
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
I guess we should follow her. I like how nobody actually moves. Is this okay?
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
But I don't want any answers. How typical.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Is there anybody behind us? Hey, why do they stay around? This guy has something against us? I don't like his attitude. I am the only one who's allowed to have attitude here. That's what they call me, Attitude Ring. That's...
What is this place?
Seems like a...
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
Oh no, are we the janitor crew? That bathroom is finally getting clean. I'm so happy. As she disappears into the abyss.
What does she even want us to do here?
I'm having a Joshua moment right now.
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class then.
We are special. I always wanted to be special. Oh no. This is the villain shot.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though.
No good
I'm
person.
just happy all our work's paying off.
No good person wears the full
I
body
hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
leather tights. 1 year.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker.
Okay. You can do better
Still,
than that.
looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there.
Elisa, that must mean suspicious girl.
And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Yeah, you say it.
You know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on.
Why?
Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido?
Hey, who cares? I'm popular.
Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Are your hearts broken too?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
We're not fighting. It's called bantering.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go.
Okay, Master Chickadee.
So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this
Lead
fledgling
us to
class.
victory.
Now you sound the part of the student council
Oh,
president.
I don't like any of this.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway. Everything's ready over there, right?
What are you helping us with? You're just standing around talking.
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked.
Are we gonna get ambushed?
Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Not on the first day of class.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into.
I'll always be forever being the unpopular boy.
The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year.
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
Foundation, huh? I'm not made out of concrete, I'll tell you that. Old Schoolhouse 1F. If there's a clear sign of a dungeon, I don't know what it is. Hey, 1F.
The name's Sarah Valestine. I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
My pleasure.
Wait, Class 7?
How many classes are there even?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
You don't need to know.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy, and that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam.
Hey, don't embarrass her like this.
Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners.
What are we then?
And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We're not your test guinea pigs.
We now have a 6th class, fittingly titled Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Thanks, real cute.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
Let's play this game. Who is a noble and who is a commoner in this?
This must be some kind of joke.
Yeah.
And
Nice
why
joke.
Is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you?
You're not the top scorer, so I don't know who you are.
Machias Regnitz.
You can call me Angry Machias.
And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this.
I like the nice shot of the blonde boy next to him, who's obviously a noble.
I'd be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
How dare you speak to us like this?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that?
Kiss and make up.
What's your problem?
Angry Machias.
Nothing much.
Just laughing at Angry
I
Machias.
just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom.
Can I slap this guy?
Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
Please, I wear a helmet. I've chewed off more than I can bite. Wait, that's the other way around.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Yeah, thank you, Peanut Gallery, for private.
Oh, you don't get much more noble than that.
What are you gonna do, boy?
I'd heard the rumors.
Doesn't get it at all. He is the Tita of this group. And, I don't know.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
You're bending your waist right now, so that's one step ahead.
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time.
Hey,
I'll
look
hear
at
your
me.
complaints later.
I'm trying to play a stare-down contest with you. Don't look away.
Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
Oh. I don't like that icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines orienteering as a troublesome exercise that you have to spend 30 minutes to go through.
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
You'll be training unarmed combat,
Nothing gets by you, does it?
or possibly long-distance running. Don't press that switch.
I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
No?
What?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
What?
Hey in there, Ring. Oh no, he's gonna be the White Knight. Good job.
Come on, Fee.
Oh, they know each other. Also, that's some pretty impressive upper body strength.
No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Yeah, the ice is there for breaking.
Lame.
Seriously. I wish she's the protagonist.
Oh, what just happened?
What happened is you bent your knee to a noble.
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Now, where's the boulder?
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
They seem awfully calm for the situation. They just got dumped down here.
What does that woman think she's playing at?
And they're like, I just want to comment on social stuff. Exactly.
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you okay?
Come on, JRPG. Yep, it's JRPG.
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
Oh, what happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, that's not helping. Don't step on him. You're a noble, right? Yeah. No,
Really
you should.
sorry about that.
You should back away.
Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Suspicious. Who's the luckiest boy on the first day of class?
It's just not your day.
Oh, it's totally his day.
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve.
He's hit the bottom.
I hope.
Funny story, Ring. Looking for our unsightly weapon sack compared to all these professionals.
What is this place anyway?
It's the bottom.
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables.
Is this?
Don't worry. We implanted you with RFID devices.
Devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valentine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company.
She seems to know something about this.
Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
Whenever I see like a randomly meaningless term in JRPGs or any kind of RPGs for that matter, I always try to read it backwards to see if it means anything.
So these are battle orbments.
Arcus backwards is Sucra.
That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the livelong day.
Yep.
Which is why I prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you.
Oh, thanks. There's your wedding ring.
You brought are all here too. Each packaged neatly along a little box containing a quartz. Find yours and try setting the quartz into your art.
Got it.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
I like her already.
What is this woman thinking?
Are we gonna be the last one to move? Of course. Because nobody's gonna move him. I have to.
Let's see. Mine is that one.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Don't need to tell me, man. It's a free country. Actually, I'm not so sure how free Erebonia is, but that's okay. Alright, as you can see, I've actually changed a little bit from the default field of view settings, so I'm a little bit larger than normal. I think this is harder or easier to see when you're from behind. I kind of don't like it when you're just right on the back. You know what, let's do this. I'm gonna talk to every one of them first before I go and grab my stuff. Okay, so she's the brawler. And white is her stuff right next to us. You gonna talk to me right now? I don't know what you have in your mind, but okay, fine. Angry Machias. What does Angry Machias have in his little case? Is it a telescope? He doesn't seem be found being toyed by others. Okay. And finally you. At least she's talking to us. Everybody else is kind of muttering to themselves. Okay, let's grab our stuff. Everybody's waiting for me, obviously. I'm the leader.
What's this?
That's called a master quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts.
Okay.
Go on, give it a try.
I got it. Stop talking. Yep. Quartz, arts, septums. One of these days, I will be able to get them all straight and stop calling quartz sepith and then stop calling sepith arts. You know how things work. Okay, let's go. Orpiment, quartz, master quartz. I only have 4, so 4s gives you a lot of strength. That's the basic stat bonus, and you get CP recovery for killing stuff. So the idea is that once you level up, you gain more stuff on arts, basically. And also, you get additional abilities, as you can see where the question marks are, next to the star. So this is not the end. I don't have any actual quartz, but that alone gives me Firebolt. I think the quartz in this game don't actually give you any ability to cast additional arts, unlike the other ones. Some of them specifically will do that, but you're not counting on, getting a certain amount of sepith values. I have mixed feelings about that system because...
What in the world?
There's something nice about kind of playing around with your configuration.
That means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus.
To get the most powerful arts, you have to kind of sacrifice certain things.
Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want.
In this game, you just have to have the right quartz to use those arts.
These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features.
So it feels less special.
But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time.
You don't feel quite so special for using Silver Thorn anymore.
Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do.
Because everybody can cast their Silver Thorn. And also, do you like my 1-2 with Sarah? I worked on very hard.
When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon.
Thanks.
It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once.
I'll guarantee that I will get lost 3 times.
But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse.
What if I can't find the exit?
There are monsters wandering around, though, so don't let your guard down, even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise.
Is this like a...
Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface.
Is this like a Hunger Games situation? Only one of us can make it out?
Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
I want you to kiss my master quartz. Well, no, that was a pleasant.
I don't think she's joking.
Whatever, man. I've seen this a billion times. I played games before.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do.
Yeah. Come on, your own
Unless you've
business.
suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all.
Marcus, you're not helping.
Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you.
Good job,
After
Eustace.
all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless
I love him
such as
already.
yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us.
Pushing all the right buttons.
If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself
Oh my
without
goodness.
some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down.
Well, you probably shouldn't wear the outdated class system on your shoulders in the first place, but okay. To each his own, I say. There's no way those two don't become best buds. The setup is so obvious.
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Yes, please be my squires.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I need you to carry my bags.
It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as...
She's gone already.
Well...
Sorry.
I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off?
Boys are not invited.
I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
I want to join you too.
If you'll excuse us, please.
I guess we're the default group. Suspicious.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
Hey, you
You
might
say that again. I'll have to clear things up.
In my mind, you're a hero.
Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Please carry my bags. Stick with us, right? Am I right?
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, he's an immigrant.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
He's actually an F1 student.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Is it? That seems to be a weapon.
Of course. Why else would I be
Yeah,
carrying
what
it?
else you want to do with that? You think that's a toothpick?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It's a cross spear.
It looks kind of awesome.
Yeah, that is an awesome spear, I have to say.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home.
Yeah, I fought like dragons and stuff, man.
But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, it looks like a broom. Like a portable vacuum cleaner.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less.
Yeah, so he's the mage.
Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
The Empire is so amazing, huh?
Can't say I have either.
Hey, are you a foreigner too?
They're still in development, apparently,
Oh, okay.
so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there.
Hey man, it's a freaking sword.
Oh, my sword?
Have you never seen a sword before? What else does it look like?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's a metal sword.
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Yeah, and my name is called Feely. Pretty cool. Nice pose.
That's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Ah, you don't want to find out.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
Yeah, Machias has already done that, don't worry.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me.
Oh, those are fighting words. He's saying that Elisa is trouble.
Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
My fighting style is hit things very hard. Alright, everybody. Let's tutorial more, and then after that, we will call it a day. You can read that on your own time. So, you know, we got ourselves a nice little team going here. The leader ring. Actually, you can change leaders by pressing the Y button. For example, I can make Elliot the leader, but there's no reason to. I'm obviously the leader here. And I'm gonna lead us all the way to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.